Hey, what's up PB? This is a demo video for you for your very cool Kennedy Custom Props Fallen Order Saber. Alright, we're going to go over my desk and take a look at this. As always, I'll show you how to operate it, what I did to it. Let me know if you have any questions and if you want me to hang on to this until you get back in town. Thanks, man. Hey, what's up PB? We're going to go over your Kennedy Custom Props ScrathBuilt Fallen. This is a very, very cool saber. Bit of a long boy, but so is the Fallen, so it stays with the aesthetic. Steel shrouds that Adam heat stained over there. I didn't do anything to the outside of the saber. I'll take that back. I did some things, but nothing. I didn't do anything aesthetically. All right. What I did do was take this brass piece off. You wanted these switches from our buddy Tim over at Tierfon. So I took the brass plate off. I drilled out these holes a little bit because they were originally designed for some dome tactile switches. All right, these switches can be a little bit long. So what I also did is I took out the crystal chamber that you have here. I just did some additional milling on the back to bring down that wire passage a little bit so that I could fit these switches in. All right, but that's not anything that you'll ever see. You've got your blade plug here that came with the saber. We'll go ahead and take that out now. Just loosen that a little bit. Should fall right out here. Very nice and heavy, solid brass, and of course some blade stock. All right, so we'll put that off here to the side. At the end of the video, we'll put that in so I don't forget it. If I can show you, and I may not be able to, you cannot see it. There, you can barely see it right there. There's a KR Sabers lit PCB in there. This is masterful video quality, by the way. So to get to the chassis, take your handle off. All right. Take that off here, slide this off. I did do a brass sleeve chassis for you. Your Proffie board this time is accessible through the USB-C, so there's a copy of the config file on there. You're running our boy Jesse. This was actually a collaboration between Jesse and Keenan and also Carter. So Jesse, Keenan, and Carter for this particular sound font, but I pulled the orange font out of it, and that's what we're using here. All right, so copy the config file on the SD card. You get to that through the USB-C. You've got a kill switch right next to it. I put a 10 pixel accent strip right here, right behind these cutouts. Another 10 pixel accent strip here, both behind some diffusion. Did some light etching on this. I didn't want to go too deep because this material is pretty thin. If you can see that, the edge of that material right there is pretty thin. So I didn't go too deep with the edge. I didn't want to cut through it. All right, I gave you an additional crystal chamber down here. So this has a real quartz crystal. Adam put a real quartz crystal up here as well. You've got a 22 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost Nano Elite speaker, and it's fully enclosed in this brass sleeve. All right, so coming over here, you just flip the switch.
We ran into some trouble on our last job.
So you see your two accent strips and your crystal chamber, and then your crystal chamber up here as well. Until we hit power. Power's in the front. Twist off. This should slide on here nice for you. Come over here and twist this all the way on. The threading is very nice on this guy. So power in the front. Auxiliary back here. We got twist off. This was made for a 7/8 inch blade. Slide our 7/8 inch blade in there. Bounce it on those pins, hold it down. You're very familiar with sabers. I just have my spiel, right? We'll lock in our blade, hit power. Blade locked up. Very cool pommel right there you made as well. Your soundtrack on, long press for on, long press for off. All right, so we'll come over here, take our blade out, and then while we're thinking about it, I'm going to put the blade plug back in so I don't forget it. Kind of snake that through right here. Line it up right there. We'll lock it down. The blade plug also has some shine through. You see right there. Very cool. All right. Twist it off. And I'll show you that the kill switch works real quick. So again, turning it on. Flip the switch. And it kills power like it should. All right. And that, sir, is how you use your custom Fallen from Adam over at Kennedy Custom Props. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll either get this out in the mail to you tomorrow or hang on to it. I forget when you told me that you were going out of town. All right. Thanks, man.